Ladies and gentlemen, something historic is happening right now in the global currency market, and it's no longer rumor, speculation, or secret whispers in online chat groups. For the first time in modern history, Iraq's national television has shown the new revalued exchange rate for the Iraqi dinar, live on screen, confirmed by top officials. This is not a drill. This is not a theory. This is happening in real time, with banks preparing to begin official currency exchanges tomorrow morning. And it's not just Iraq making waves. Vietnam is quietly making its own moves, adjusting the Vietnamese dong in a way that could change the game for investors worldwide. Today, we're breaking down everything you need to know about this unprecedented financial moment, what it means for you if you hold IQD or VND, and how to be ready for tomorrow's historic rollout. Stay tuned, because by the end of this broadcast, you will understand why today marks the start of a brand new financial chapter. In a stunning turn of events, major Arabic language news networks in Iraq, including some of the country's most trusted national channels, aired a special financial segment that shook the global investor community. On screen, during a live broadcast, the ticker displayed a new official international exchange rate for the Iraqi dinar, shifting dramatically from its long-standing rate of around 1460 IQD per US dollar to I'd extraordinary 3 IQ per US dollar. The broadcast was not speculation, not an opinion piece, but a verified, real-time confirmation with Central Bank of Iraq officials and Ministry of Finance representatives present in the studio. They openly discussed the rate change, its purpose, and its impact on Iraq's economy. For years, many dismissed the possibility of such a revaluation ever taking place, calling it nothing than a dream among currency holders. But now, with official figures on TV screens across the nation, the conversation has moved from if to it has happened. What makes this moment even more groundbreaking is the way Iraq is handling the rollout. Immediately after the televised announcement, the Central Bank of Iraq issued formal authorization for both domestic and international financial institutions to prepare for live, in-person currency exchanges. The start time, tomorrow morning at 8:00 a.m. local Baghdad time. This means that within hours, Iraqi citizens holding physical dinar can walk into designated banks and exchange their currency at the newly announced rate. The move is structured, deliberate, and designed to minimize confusion. Key domestic institutions including Rafidain Bank, Rashid Bank, and the Bank of Baghdad have been confirmed as participants. Financial service providers like Zay Exchange and Asia Hala Financial Services will also facilitate transactions. This gives local holders multiple points of access, a crucial element for ensuring smooth operations during such a significant financial event. For international holders, particularly in the United States, the developments are equally significant. The central bank's documentation has confirmed that major U.S. banks, including Wells Fargo, JP Morgan Chase by appointment, and HSBC, are authorized to process exchanges at the new rate. For years, American investors in the IQD have had no official public pathway to redeem their currency at an international valuation. Now, for the first time, that pathway is not only open but backed by the full legal authority of the involved banks and financial regulators. This transforms the IQD market from a largely speculative holding into a regulated, trackable, and fully legitimate financial transaction. It also provides reassurance to those who have been waiting for a safe, legal, and transparent method to redeem their holdings without risk of being caught in fraudulent schemes. Transparency is at the heart of this rollout. Reports indicate that all exchanges will require strict compliance procedures. Customers will need to present valid government-issued identification, proof of address, and in some cases, original purchase receipts for their currency. Transactions will be documented with official exchange vouchers, and every exchange will be logged for regulatory purposes. This ensures the process remains transparent, secure, and free from illicit activity. It also means that the gray market exchanges, which have long been a risky and unregulated alternative, will be overshadowed by this safe, structured process. For many, this is a welcome change. The opportunity to exchange currency under the protection of legitimate banking channels is something the community has been waiting on for years. While Iraq's public announcement captured headlines, Vietnam has been moving quietly in the background. The state bank Vietnam has confirmed that internal rate adjustment for the Vietnamese dong, now set at approximately 4.65 VD per unit in its internal systems, with a recalculated equivalent around 0.21 in certain trade indexes per 1,000 VND. Though this was not broadcast with the same fanfare as Iraq's announcement, financial analysts believe it is part of a strategic, phased approach to currency revaluation. Vietnam is known for its careful and deliberate economic strategies, avoiding sudden moves that could disrupt markets. This adjustment may be the first step in a larger plan, one that could see further increases in the dong's value in the near future. According to regional experts, Vietnam's approach could benefit long-term investors by reducing volatility and allowing global markets to absorb the change gradually. Reports suggest that within the next 48 to 72 hours, official dong exchanges may begin both domestically in Vietnam and internationally at designated redemption centers in the U.S. This is an important connection. Both Iraq and Vietnam's moves are occurring in close succession, fueling speculation that they may be part of a broader, coordinated shift in global currency policy. For holders of both currencies, this is a rare moment where two major emerging market currencies are adjusting their rates almost simultaneously, something that has been anticipated but never before witnessed on this scale. For those in the U.S. holding IQD or VND, the preparation should start now. This means ensuring you have a valid passport or driver's license, proof of address, and your tax identification number or social security number ready for the exchange process. If your bank requires appointments, confirm them immediately. Digital and printed copies of all confirmation details should be kept. If you have original purchase receipts or any paperwork declaring your currency holdings, bring them. Banks may not require them, but they could be helpful in avoiding delays or questions. A smart step is to document your currency before exchange day. This can include taking clear, time-stamped photographs of your notes, making digital backups of identification and receipts, and organizing your currency by denomination and condition. These simple preparations can speed up the process and give you an added layer of personal security. Remember, tomorrow is not just another day at the bank. For many, it could be the single most important financial transaction of their lives. Arriving early, being prepared, and staying calm will help ensure that your exchange experience is smooth and professional from start to finish. One of the most important topics circulating among currency holders right now is payout options. According to reports, some banks, particularly in the U.S., are preparing to offer more than just a lump sum cash out. They may provide structured payout plans where funds are released in stages over months or years, or invested into secure high-yield bonds. These options are designed to help preserve wealth, avoid sudden large tax hits, and give investors a chance to manage funds more strategically over time. This will not be mandatory, but understanding your choices before you walk into the bank is critical. Each option will have advantages and drawbacks, and your decision could have lasting effects on your financial future. Walking in without a clear plan might leave you pressured to decide on the spot. That's why experts recommend reviewing your personal goals now so you can confidently choose the best path for your needs. Another hot topic is the potential for non-disclosure agreements or NDAs during the exchange process. While not every exchange center will require them, some may ask customers to sign an NDA, especially if they are being offered a contract rate that is higher than the public screen rate. An NDA is a legal contract that prohibits you from publicly discussing the details of your transaction, including the rate you received and the specific terms. If you are presented with one, it's crucial to read and understand it completely before signing. Violating an NDA could lead to serious legal consequences. The best approach is to review the document carefully, ask questions if needed, and make sure you are comfortable with the obligations it creates. This is a normal part of high-value financial transactions, and banks use it to maintain confidentiality around certain offers. The investor community often uses the term Tier 4B to describe the general public who have been patiently holding currency, waiting for the right moment to exchange. In the past, there have been rumors of private groups and elite investors exchanging early, but for most holders, that was never an option. With today's official announcement and tomorrow's banking readiness, Tier 4B is finally active. This means everyday currency holders, people who purchased IQD or VND through legitimate channels, now have the same official opportunity to redeem at the new international rate. This moment has been years in the making, and for many, it is validation after enduring skepticism from friends, family, and even financial professionals who said this day would never come. The activation of Tier 4B changes the dynamic completely, signaling that the window is open for the masses. The international reaction has been swift. Analysts, economists, and financial institutions worldwide are adjusting to this new reality. A leading historian of global currency systems called the IQD's revaluation a blueprint for monetary sovereignty. An example that other countries may study. Major banks in the UK, Europe, and Asia have updated their foreign exchange platforms to show the new IQD rates, confirming that Iraq's currency is no longer isolated but part of the global market. In the US, financial news outlets are warning about potential short-term volatility as thousands of currency holders begin exchanging at once. Trading volumes for both the IQ and VND have reportedly surged by hundreds of percent since the announcement, reflecting both excitement and uncertainty. This kind of activity is rare in currency markets, especially for emerging market currencies. For many holders, this is about more than money. It's about persistence, patience, and proving the skeptics wrong. Years of holding onto currency despite rumors, delays, and negative press have now led to a moment of real opportunity. Some investors bought IQD or VND as far back as a decade ago, wading through economic shifts, political changes, and global crises. Now, seeing the rate on live television and hearing confirmation from central bank officials is deeply satisfying. It's proof that their patience and preparation were not in vain. It's also a reminder that in investing, big rewards often require long-term commitment. Those who stayed focused and informed are now in position to benefit from one of the most significant currency moves of the decade. As the clock ticks toward tomorrow's exchange opening, preparation is key. Organize your currency notes by denomination and physical condition. Banks appreciate customers who are prepared. It makes the process faster and smoother. Check your ID documents to make sure they're valid. If you have an appointment, confirm it now and have the confirmation printed or saved on your phone. Plan your travel to the exchange center, allowing extra time for security checks or unexpected delays. This is not just another banking errand. For many, it could be a once-in-a-lifetime event. Approach it with the same seriousness you would bring to signing a major business deal or closing on a home purchase. Your preparation tonight can make tomorrow much less stressful. Unfortunately, big events like this often attract scammers. Digital scams are already appearing, with fake Telegram and WhatsApp groups pretending to be official exchange facilitators. These scammers might ask for personal information, bank details, or even reservation fees to secure your exchange, all of which are red flags. Real banks will never contact you through these informal channels or ask for upfront payments. There are also private exchange offers circulating online, claiming to pay far more than the official rate. Almost all of these are traps to steal your currency or personal data. The safest approach is to stick with licensed banks, authorized redemption centers, and financial advisors you know and trust. Advanced payment scams are another danger to watch for. These schemes tell you to pay a fee before your exchange can be processed, claiming it covers taxes, processing, or security clearance. In reality, legitimate exchanges never require prepayment of any kind. If someone asks for money before releasing your funds, walk away immediately. The rule's simple. If it sounds too good to be true, it probably is. In a time of high excitement, it's easy to make quick decisions, but slow down. Verify everything and protect yourself from potential losses. Staying informed is the best defense against opportunists who are hoping to exploit this moment. If you've been waiting and wondering when the right time to act would come, the answer is clear. It's now. This is no longer a theory in online forums or a rumor passed between investors. It's a publicly confirmed event with official bank participation and clear procedures. The first thing you should do is contact your bank or designated exchange center to confirm their process. Ask what documents you need, whether you need an appointment, and what their operating hours will be. Then, stay tuned to reliable sources for any last-minute updates. The situation is evolving quickly, and accurate information can make the difference between a smooth exchange and a frustrating delay. Tomorrow will mark the beginning of a new chapter for IQD and VND holders worldwide. For some, it will be the day they finally turn years of patience into tangible results. For others, it will be the start of building new financial futures. Whatever your situation, approach the day with preparation, calmness, and confidence. This is a moment that will be remembered not just in personal portfolios, but in financial history books. The Iraqi dinar's return to a strong international rate, paired with Vietnam's cautious but meaningful adjustment, signals a possible shift in global currency dynamics. And for those ready to take part, the doors open tomorrow morning. Be ready and make it count.